Hello, everyone in the comic book community, YouTube world. Thank you all for hanging out once again. Another week, man. This is episode 66 of the comic book slash pop culture shout out show. Thank you all for hanging out. There's a bunch of people in the chat, and I want to say, everyone, I hope you're doing well out there. And of course, I had to drop the hashtag Black Lives Matter, man. So be safe, everyone out there. And let's just do everything in a positive way. That's what it's all about. And of course, we're going to have a very special guest. You've probably seen her before. She's in the green room. I want to acknowledge 3 channels real quick. I'm going to run down the chat, and then we're going to bring her on to the show. It's going to be crazy because, there's no filter for Christie Shinn. She doesn't play, man. We're going to have a great time. So everyone, get ready for this show right now. With that being said, let's say hello to everyone in the chat. All right, so we got 1-2 Comic Talk, of course, is here because Christy hangs out with him on the Comic Artist Alley, man. Artist Alley is a great show, man. What's up, Rod? Don Rod, Nerdy Podcast in the house. Hashtag comic book community strong, sir. For sure. We got right now Better Ray Jim in the house. What's going on? Thank you for hanging out. And of course, she's there, right there. She said, sup. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, right now, Newbie Comics and Collectibles in the house. Thank you for hanging out with us right now. And we, of course, man, Magic Lasso in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Of course, we got Captain Comics. He is the reigning champion on Lame or Frame. And who else we got in the house here, guys? North Garden Comics in the house. What's up, sir? How are you? Simon R. Boricua, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican in my blood, man. Always, sir. Thank you. You know it, man. You know how we do. Man, there's gonna be a lot of people in the chat. I'm just gonna say, man, Retro Cave Comics, Victor Olin, Comic Jabroni in the house, Justin Birch. Yo, Justin Birch, you been watching that Pornhub? What's going on, man? Sam Tangle's Web, 36 Chambers, Tattoos and Studios. Bunch of people, fine gentlemen, fine ladies in the house. Thank you all for hanging out on the comic book community shout out show / pop culture. We got to throw the pop culture in there. And I'm gonna let's do this. Let's switch it up a little bit here. And I'm gonna give one quick shout out, and then I'm gonna bring in Christy. I don't think she should be waiting back there that long. And I'm gonna jump to the first shout out right now. Let's get this out the way. We got Frog Bros Comics and Books at 104 subscribers. You can find them on Instagram under the same name. And we have this channel from across the pond, man. We have a comic book shop down on the south coast of England, guys. We have Frog Bros, man. Check these guys out. They love their comic books as much as we do. But the cool thing about that, they talk about it just like us. Now, what they've been doing is, like if I'm doing a live show or a recording, the homeboy has his Apple monitor, and he has his friend on the monitor. So they're quarantined, apparently. So they're doing the show, and it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. So if you've never seen it, check it out right now at #1, Frog Bro Comics from across the pond at 104 subscribers. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to bring in our special guest. Yes, we have a special guest. Yes, it is my honor to bring in and welcome our special guest right now. She is the one and only.
Hey.
What's going on, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I've just been kind of tired, running a Kickstarter, your brain, like creating more stuff, how it is. Promoing it, that's a little bit of the tiredness, but also drawing and talking to other people, making sure they're all right and everything. And the last 2 weeks, I think we're just kind of like crazy, like weathering the storm. I did get gains on my Kickstarter, which was a positive thing, but I want to get that surge going on so I can go and give people their stuff plus stretch goals. So
nice. That's awesome. I mean, that's pretty dope. Let's see here. Before we get into Christie and all that good stuff, I want to just get these shout outs out the way, man. We got AJ Collectibles, 68 subscribers right now on Instagram. You can find him under the same name. This channel just speaks for itself, right? This homie is cool dude. He brings a lot of unboxing, some comic haul videos, and he does actually live shows too. So feel free to check that out. He actually dropped a new video on those Marvel Legend action figures. So if you're a fan of those things, check that out right now. AJ's Collectibles, 68 subscribers. And of course, this is the main one I want to shout out right now. Excuse me, Christy, 1 second. I'll be done with this. We got Hack, HAQ, at 482 subscribers on IG. You can find him on Hack_79. Hack is one of those guys that's been supporting everyone in the comic book community. I'm talking too fast. Since day one. And he's on the road to 500. And let's support the guy as much as he's been supporting us. And he puts out great stuff out there as well. Amazing slab books, cool unboxings. So feel free to check him out. Let's get him to 500. And those are the shout outs of the week. That is all 3 of them. It's usually longer, but man, we ain't gonna do it, man. We're not gonna go longer than 3 shout outs. We're gonna keep it at that. Because we're hanging out with my friend right now. You've never seen her before. She hangs out with 1-2 Comic Talk.
Right.
So she's there every Saturday for a bunch of weeks, hanging out with my friend Kevin. So 1 second there.
Oh no, that's fine, dude. It's fine. You do you. I'm just looking. Hey, Victor Olin, IJ just subbed you. Awesome.
Cool. Yep. So Christy comes from Los Angeles, California, guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for the first time ever. I see you all the time on Kevin's show, but it is actually an honor to have you on my show. And I told Christy today, this morning, I was like, I'm not feeling good. I'm just like tired and all that good stuff or bad stuff. But it's one of those things where we just gotta push forward, and people message me and say, doing a show. I say, yeah, man, we're gonna do a show, and we are. And I get that energy from the community, and I'm happy to have Christy on the show. So with that being said, if you've never seen her before, Christy, let the people know who you are.
Well, I'm a creator of Demon Bitch. I'm currently running a Kickstarter on Demon Bitch called the Shitty Tarot. It's essentially a low-level demon from the 13th pit of hell where people throw their dog shit in gum wrappers. And she wants to bring the second coming of Armageddon, but the first one never happened because she's stupid. So, there you go on that. So I essentially have Kickstarted her comics before. There's all 3 of her books right here. So 2 of them I did kickstart. This one and this one. So She Sucks and Alcoholics and Anonymous. And this one is like Laura Esquivel's Like Water for Chocolate, except it sucks. And I really like Water for Chocolate, but just I made this shitty with terrible alcoholic recipes. She Sucks is like a second compilation of her just being stupid as hell and pissing people off. And this is the first one with her introduction. So since I had built up enough in a fan base, yeah, Demon Bitch, right? So the thing is that it's based on all the girls I fucking hated, especially the ones when I moved down to Los Angeles and met some real bitches. So and also I dealt with like real bitches in my life, having friends that were women. And again, it's great when you have other women friends, but that are wonderful. But if they're assholes, they're worse to you than any other dude. And again, I don't hate men. It's just, that's what I've noticed in my life. So I just did Demon Bitch, and they have Egg Lady and all these other things, like really horrible people I had known. And then I found out they were way more bad when I left, had not been involved with anything. And right now I'm doing the I Told You So, which is kind of weirdly prophetic. And it has a shitty tarot deck. So it's got her on it. and with a few oracle cards. And I actually came out with a pancreas tits pin because last year I had a 6-inch pancreatic tumor taken out of me. So that was nuts. And that was to make fun of it. And like I named it Casey Anthony because people had to ask me what I named it. Weirdly enough, I guess over a certain size, you have to name it. And also I had the dusty face mask. That was the crazy shit right there. So it's like a bandana. And I saw somebody literally go online and say, you know, why don't, maybe we should take DMT and talk to the coronavirus. And it was somebody that wasn't really smart. And I already didn't have a high enough, I really had a really low bar for them. And I just like sank lower and lower into the ground. So yeah, the shitty tarot. And so you get that and the pancreas tit. And then I have 2 other things. For some reason, I started drawing big tits and ass on like viruses and pathogens. So I ended up doing one called Cove Thick 19 out of the Dummy Thick one. Like the Dummy Thick is like ridiculously huge tits and ass. And it's like, it's from the Belle Biv DeVoe song, Never Trust a Big Butt and a Smile from Poison. So there you go. And then the next one is the Plague Doctor, which we call Black Thick DP 91. It sounds dirty, but it's the Plague Doctor or the Black Death. And she's a classic and she glows. And Cove Thick 19 is glitter, and they're both hard enamel 3-inch pins that you're going to get once we hit stretch goals. So that's what I'm on here. It's not necessarily begging for money, but it's like the last 2 weeks I did have gains, but as we all know, we got hammered, guys. So it's like, come on, let's make this. Let's just pass this Kickstarter, go beyond it, so we can laugh at this fucking year because we need a laugh. Seriously.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, my wife is leaving. I love you, babe. Be safe, and give a big hug to mom for me. All right. With that being said, oh man, we just got started, man. Things are just heating up, man. It's gonna be a great time. And oh man, I don't even know how to even start this, but shit, you guys see the background. This is her artwork. That's what she does. It's fantastic. And there's one, but before we get to that one, it's the pimp, man. The pimp.
Oh, pimp, man. Yeah, my buddy Lawrence is coming by later on today after this interview, and he's real deal. He does real deal comics, and it's like shit in the ghetto and everything. He's one of the oracle cards on the tarot deck, quote unquote tarot deck.
So I'm gonna screen. Yeah, I'm gonna screen share this right now. I'm gonna put the notes away right here. We won't need that anymore. And this is Demon Bitch. Right. This is her Kickstarter right now. You guys, hopefully everything goes as planned. I'm gonna screen share this, and this is just a little something. So guys, hopefully you dig it, and let's share this screen right now. And be sure, guys, man, I got all her links in the description below. Whoa, wasn't expecting that. It's the light. Let's remove that. Man, that was creepy, man. Maybe we will not do it. Let's give it a second. Excuse me for that. What happened there? That freaked me out. We'll try it again. Be 1 second. Let's do this. All right, there it is. So, guys, take a minute, relax for 2 minutes or so, and let's check this out. Demon. I love the name. We'll get more into detail on that.
Hello there, it's me again. If you're hearing this recording, I most likely have survived the pandemic and I am bored at home. Or
You guys hear it? Let me
anyway,
know.
since we're all sequestered in our homes, where we now probably have ass calluses, an extra 10 to 15 pounds of weight, and probably clinically depressed or otherwise mentally ill, and probably very horny, wanting to put bits of ourselves in cacti, there is one thing we can go tell ourselves. We need something else that is demon bitch. Something good to engage with this tomfoolery and fuckery even to this day, if we're out consuming terms haphazardly or inside living in bubbles. It's the I Told You So tour. Yes, after the popular demand of the shitty book Demon Bitch Alcoholics Anonymous and 2 of the stupidest pins ever known to man, I have decided to make another fucking shitty thing with Demon Bitch because I seriously had way too much time time in this pandemic. And San Diego canceled Comic-Con too. Rats on that. It's Comic-Con. I'm bitter. It's the Demon Bitch, the Shitty Tarot, filled with brightly colored array of stupid cards developed from the Lenormand style deck and a few oracle cards to further tell you that the future is shit. Is it called the Shitty Tarot? Well, first of all, it's shit. Secondly, she's so fucking stupid. She doesn't know this is a Lenormand style fucking deck. But again, she's a dumbass and doesn't bother to research anything like much of the US population during anything really. To help you lazy bastards do the fucking thing, I've enclosed a nicely done informational booklet that is made from the best paper ever, but really it's shittily written and drawn, so I don't think it matters anyway. This Kickstarter is to fund the prints of this fortune-telling card deck because fuck science and rationality. Oh shit, wait, those may be equally irrational too. Aliens! Anyway, so yeah, it's to fund the printing of the deck and the little booklet because people really read the thing. However, it's probably better than the 2-ply fucking toilet paper, which I found to be an excessively rare and luxurious item in the last few weeks. Probably that's why people love the Costco butt wipe so much and bought tons of it. Too bad you can't return it now, you assholes. Speaking of which, we got masks. No, we won't advertise them as N95, but in this fucking day and age, it's better than nothing. So go and do the stupid thing and buy it so the next COVID motherfucker doesn't catch you off guard. Plus, they're washable, and considering that it's Demon Bitch, you should probably hit that with a UV light there, too. Because it's fucking Demon Bitch and she's nasty. And you just wipe the cat pee with it. Good job! I also made a soft enamel pin that is my 6-inch pancreatic tumor with tits. Because why not? Why not? It's got tits. There'll be more of sexy viruses in literature, but you'll have to unlock stretch goals to earn that, right, kids? One is glittery, another glowy, and another is an art book thing. So, see you presently in future and enjoy yourself while you wash your hands and cry as you haven't touched a human being in the last 30 some odd days. See you then.
Bravo. Awesome. That is.
Hello there. It's me again. If you're hearing this recording, I most likely have survived.
It was like doing some
There
weird
it is.
initially, but it was okay. I was able to hear it. Sport, I told you so, Christie Shinn, yeah. There's feedback on her voice.
Yeah, it was acting up, man. I don't know what the hell it was doing. It was just acting weird.
Oh.
But with that being said, that's the Kickstarter right now, guys. Make sure, feel free to check the link out. It is in the description below. I have all her links, man. And we're going to keep on talking about that. So what motivated you to do that Kickstarter? Because we got Kickstarter, there's Indiegogo. So what motivated you to come up with Demon Bitch and drop that book?
You know, I just saw people do it. I did the very first Kickstarter and it failed. And I decided to just say, well, fuck it. I'll do another one. I've regrouped and I did it. And then I did a successful one and I did another successful one. So the last one, it was really good. And so this time I tried to said, okay, let me see. I have enough of a fan base. Let me just go do a freaking a card deck because I've been wanting to do it. Like people were begging me to do a card deck. Now, initially it was tarot cards or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I just didn't feel, I just said, you know what? Let me just do a Lenormand style. It's not tarot. It's a different other sort of system. But I call it shitty tarot because she's stupid and she doesn't know the difference. So I'm making fun of her stupidity right there. So yeah, just one of those deals right there. And, you know, I just wanted to make a whole Lenormand style deck. And then I wanted to make a dusty face mask because I wanted to make fun of that quote I saw. And then lastly, I just wanted to do a pancreas pin with tits. That's just what I wanted to do. And then I just kind of wanted to bring to life the Cofic 19 and all that shit.
And you know what? Your artwork it's a thing of another world.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I featured 10 different artists. Like I always put fan art in my stuff to show people how much they like it. And the ones you got is like the 10 Oracle decks. So the 10 Oracle cards that I have in addition to the Lenormand style. So I've illustrated the Lenormand style, the main body of the deck. And then these are just my guest artists. And I just told them, just draw a bunch of fucking stupid shit and I'll call it something. So the pimp hand is done by Lawrence Hubbard. And it's just funny because it shows Jabbo the pimp fucking beating her ass. And you don't have a problem with her ass being beat because she's a she-demon.
Yo, but it's hilarious. I looked through this shit and I'm just like laughing, man. I'm just like, this is what Christie does, man. This is Epd.66, man. It's like Demon Bitch Shitty Terror. It's awesome. So guys, man, if you're into stuff like this, check it out, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous right there because it's like I just have her like holding the coronavirus and just being like.
So when you come up with these drawings in your head, how long does it take you to like to sit there and draw this stuff? You wake up one morning and be like, oh, wait a minute, I got an idea.
You know, it's funny because like every week I put out a cartoon on Tuesdays of Demon Bitch. And so I'll draw it and everything. And, you know, I'll just kind of have it in my head. Sometimes I'll sort of play around with the idea or whatever. But I'm just kind of like, you know, I just want to go do the thing. And so like I'll get an idea in my head. Like, for example, I'll show you a picture. I can share my screen real quick. I just did one because out of all the people, it was really funny because like, okay, in the aftermath of all this shit, like from the riots, this past week and the prior week, you know, we were dealing with bullshit all the time and people were angry and they should have been. I mean, that's not bad. But the atmosphere was really negative. Like I even had to take a break off Facebook for like a day because I just got tired of it. Like just everybody was at each other's throats and criticizing each other. And after a while, I was like, holy shit, I can't deal with that. And then I like scrolled by people that said, hey, you know, I unfriended 8 people because they're awful people and blah, blah, blah. And they kind of do this pat me on the shoulder shit. And I kind of was like, great, you have a gold star. You announce people, like how many people you unfriend. Awesome. Like some people make a bit of it and that's kind of funny. Or some people say, you know, I don't talk to this person for this reason. Okay. But there are some people like, oh, I unfriended 8 people. Look at this. It's like, what the fuck? So you get a gold star for just hitting the unfriend button? Okay. So it's just Demon Bitch making a comment like she unfriended everyone. She's really proud of it because she's really smart. And then all she had to do was delete her account. And then now she's going, why is no one paying attention to me? Because people like that always end up like alienating everybody eventually. So it's like the fucking gold achievement award of gold star.
I like the tape on the nips.
Oh yeah, like her stupid pasty tapes. It's ridiculous because like it's sort of like what the standard goth chicks do. And again, I have friends that are goth chicks, but there's some girls that are just like, okay, that's nice. You're really fucking stupid. And like, you don't really do anything. So it's like, and I have these things on my nipples. So like, I'm great, huh? I'm like, I don't care. I have the most like apathetic shit right at that moment. So that's what I do.
That's crazy. That is hilarious. And there's a bunch of people in the house. Thank you all for hanging out with us right now. Hanging out
Thank
with Christie,
you, guys.
my girl right now, man. Of course, man. Like I said, she's always hanging out. 1-2 Comic Talk Artist Alley, man. Make sure you watch their show. It's epic.
Scott says, "Wow, that looks like my ex." She always like ends up looking like somebody's ex for some reason. Like I knew a girl who like wanted every dude to fuck her, or she obligated some dude to fuck her. Like she thought all the guys wanted to fuck her. It was like, guys want to fuck you because you're easy. It's not that you're really hot. Like you're just there, and when they get drunk and you're ready to go, it's like, all right, you know.
Right. So let's see here. Don't forget, man. She has the Kickstarter, and thank you, 1-2 Comic Talk. I think I dropped the link right now. I can paste that. Let's put that right there. And how many days left we got to the Kickstarter? What's left?
I think. Let me take a look. I think we got.
Let's see here.
We got 16 days to go.
16 days to go. I was actually happy to drop a few bucks last night. So, you know, that's the goal right now. 5,500 bucks is the goal. But of course, the more the better, guys. We got 16 days to go, man. Let's back this up right now, man. We need more backers. That's at 91. That's like 91 subscribers, man. So let's get that to 100. 100 backers, man. We started a new thing going on here. Forget the subscribers. We need more backers.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean, because the thing is, what I do also, like in my updates, I'll also, if a person has a Kickstarter, I'll feature them on my updates so they're within my confined audience, and then I'll take that update online and put it to my social media. So it fulfills different things because I know sometimes people, oh yeah, there's Cove Thick and the black thick DP51.
Sweet, man. Sweet. So we got to mention you won an award. We cannot leave out the award, Christy.
Oh, the Ringo Award? Yeah, that was for mine, Planned Parenthood. And what it was is that I actually did a story with Ann Toole called Liberty, and it was about the Statue of Liberty. And we were involved in the Planned Parenthood, the Mine Anthology, and we won a Ringo Award for it. So it was very, very, very cool.
Right. And who's this fine gentleman right here cooking some great meals?
Oh, that is Tony. He actually helped me make the recipes for this book right here. And actually, you can get I think you can get electronic copies of this book too. So if you want to check it out, you can go ahead and back that on the Kickstarter. And that way, like, you can do that. And also, I'll do a special thing where I can actually make a special reward for you. So with the items that I already have, I can just go ahead and do that too. But we must hit past 5,500.
It is, man. She's trying to hit that mark over 5,500, guys. We need some more backers, man. We need some more backers, and that is Christy. She's in the house right now. Thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate your time. I know you're exhausted, and so am I. We're still pushing forward. And you got this little kitty cat there. What's the cat's name?
Oh, this is Ink, and she has a skull butthole, and she was putting her butthole in my face. So she's purring now. She's like my little girl, but then I have another boy that's a ginger, and she's got a skull butthole, so she's like my evil voodoo cat or something. Now she's mad. She's gonna like fuck you.
Yeah, I got a evil ass cat. She's about 13 years old. I call her Phoenix, and yeah. Well, she's all right, but when other people come around the house, yeah, she's not friendly. And every now and then, she gets an ingrown toenail or a claw, whatever you want to call it. And my wife takes her to the vet, and she tells them, no, she needs sedation. That's how bad she is. It's like you got to put her ass to sleep. The nail clip is like $12. Sedation is like $100. So it's a pain in the ass for this damn cat, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just like with actually the ginger one is actually like my cat loves me, the black one, but the ginger cat's a little more friendly to people. But he gets vicious at the vet himself. I was really surprised. I've never had a cat vicious, but he's like more the type to kind of run away. But I guess like at the vet, he turns into a total fucking asshole. And then he became vicious because they, I guess when they sedate you or sedate him or sedate them, they kind of like lie there and then they give him pre-med and all that. And apparently the pre-med made him psycho. So like now I have to go get a sedative to give to him an hour before.
Give him some Benadryl.
Right? I know, right? And he's just like this, like, So yeah, it's been pretty cool.
We got Ahmed Amin. Yeah, he has a Kickstarter too, man. And I did a video on him, and hopefully the autistic book, that was pretty dope. I kind of enjoyed that. I think it's a great thing what you're doing, sir. And I think he's almost at his mark, man. Almost at the mark. So guys, man, Ahmed, drop your link at the same. Well, right now, man, you're here. Well, I gotta give you a wrench in order to do that. But he's actually on Indiegogo, so check him out right now. So great guy, great homie, yeah, putting out great positive energy as well, man.
Yeah. So guys, like, just check out the Kickstarter and laugh. This is the time to ask me questions about it if you'd like.
Yeah.
And just take a look at it. But other than that, yeah, thank you, Kevin, right there. But yeah, I mean, it's good. I had a bit of a surge for a little bit, so we'll see how it happens today and just do it. Because like, as I said, it was moving along, but the events of the last 2 weeks have just been, it's been rising steadily, but it's a little bit murderous. That's all.
It's crazy. I just hope everyone is safe, and we'll push forward. Guys, this is what I'm showing you right now. This is Christy. This is her Kickstarter. And all you want to do right now, when you see this little box right here, it says $10, but it's simple. You can change that number quickly. All you gotta do is drop $20, and I hope I'm logged in. I believe I am. If not, I will have to. I'm not logged in, but I'll drop another $20.
Oh wow!
Last night, I think I dropped 10 last night. I think I'll drop 20. I can do that right now. I
Woo!
take this off the screen share, but I don't want to do it because we got a good thing going on right now. We're showing off our Kickstarter, and I want to scroll down here, Christy. And I know I'm just rambling a lot, but I tend to get a little nervous doing these shows. But let's talk about the writer, man. Let's talk about your masterpieces, because one day or later, I'm gonna have you on my show. I got a little rapid fire questions across my face right now, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But let's talk about your artwork, your masterpieces. The writer, man, the writer. The people don't know the writer. Let the people know, man.
Well, this is part of the Lenormand deck. These are one of the cards that I showcase on the Lenormand deck. That's because the Lenormand deck and tarot have different symbolisms, but some of it is similar. So the writer is essentially like, it brings in good news, it brings in good things. And there is no upside downs in Lenormand. A lot of people don't read it that way. But then, there are some readers that actually will read Lenormand decks and tarot decks and oracle decks together. So it's kind of interesting how mixed that spread goes. So you can use it with other decks or not. So the writer is essentially, Demon Bitch fucks everything up. So she's just basically falling down and writing the unicorn the completely wrong way, which is kind of creepy and not great. And the unicorn's like, please get away from me, right now. So it has this tinge of cringe on all the things on the web on Demon Bitch right there.
My wife, she was watching the video and she goes, well, the intro to the video on the Kickstarter, she goes, wow, she curses more than me. I was like, there's no filter for Christy, man. She rocks out. That's a cool thing about her.
Your wife sounds cool. I want to meet her. It's I've been meeting more and more women that are actually kind of like-minded. And I don't want to say exactly the same, but very I'm very joking. I don't take life seriously. I mean, shit is serious to me, but it's just not this whole thing of oh my God, we're needing to be angry about every little thing. We just try to enjoy the things that we have and probably get more things that we enjoy. Not necessarily material things, but just enjoy life,
Yeah, especially everyone's just it's just been crazy the last couple of weeks, but at least everyone's hanging out right now. We got 40 people in the house that are either watching on their phones or on their computers. Just hopefully you're having a good time, man. If you're having a good time, feel free to hit that like, and if you haven't subscribe to it. And if you want to be a backer, support the Kickstarter right now. Aura Taurus Studios / Demon Bitch right now on Kickstarter, man. That's the most important thing. This is what we're doing right now, supporting the Kickstarter for Christy, and actually all the 3 channels that I shouted out earlier. Hack 79 is almost at 500, and we got AJ Collectibles, and there was one more channel, and it was Across the Pond, guys. We got Frog Bros Comics and Books at 104 subscribers from Across the Pond, guys. I got everyone's links in the description below, especially Christy. I got all her links, man. Wait a minute. I'm probably gonna be off the reel right now. You got a Twitch? Are you a gamer?
I game, but Twitch, actually, you can art stream, and that's what I do a lot of the time. There's a lot of crafters and art streamers, so that's what I do. And actually, that's actually a thing that people do on Twitch now. I mean, it's known primarily for gaming, but you do art streams as well.
Oh, well, thanks for dropping knowledge on me, shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that, and you could broadcast. Twitch is actually a pretty broad thing. Initially, it did start as gaming, but then you could do stuff you could craft. I have friends that are on Twitch that craft, and you can interact with people. I have a friend that games, quite a few of them games online, but they also have shows online too, and talk shows and interviews. So it's kind of a cool thing.
Pretty dope. Let's keep it going right now with this Kickstarter right now. We got this DMT. How you came up with this fantastic artwork right here on DMT?
Well, okay. So what happened was that one of my friends, he's an artist too. His name's Dallas Hoisington, and he does really crazy shit. I don't have it. I put the pin somewhere, but it's a really cool pin. It's Lost No 2, which is one of the lost Pokemon. It's a glitchy Pokemon. And what was funny about it is that they did that, and so he just started drawing randomly on this stream, and he's like sitting there, and he read the thing of, maybe someone should take DMT and talk to the coronavirus. He and I, we just sat there like, what the fuck? Like when we were looking at that phrase, like it showed that to quite a few of my friends. So he just started drawing demon bitch, like all like twisted and crazy and shit with that hair. And then I just labeled it DMT because I told them, I gave them like a thing, like said, draw demon bitch, draw whatever you want within these parameters. And then what I did was that I just went ahead and threw it on there and did the thing. So I would just name it. But I would like, at first I was like, oh, okay, here's a phrase, you draw it to this. But then I ended up forgetting it so much that I just said, okay, well, just draw whatever. Just these are the parameters. And then you have to draw within these confines. And then that's Lawrence Hubbard's one called Pimp Hand. And it's Jabbo the blind pimp who like slaps his hose down. And so she's a hoe, but not a very good one. So he fucking broke his cane over her ass.
Yo, that was the one that I saw out of everything. I'll just like bust out laughing, man. That is hilarious.
I mean, I've got the original art, so I could put it as a reward if people want the original artwork too. Like I have the original artwork for that one.
There it is.
And I think it's like about, I think I have that as a reward for one of the parts in the Kickstarter. And it's like about, let's see here. This art is wild. Oh yeah, fucking Lawrence just draws the craziest shit. And Demon Bitch, what I like about her is that she's such a basic shape or anything. But for some reason, her stuff is just really just like everybody wants to draw her. Like they'll draw her super sexy. I've had super sexy fucking fan art to like really disgusting, gross fan art. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the hell is this? So I think Lawrence is here. The original artwork. And I think it's like about 100 something odd, but it's bigger. It's double the size, so it's easier for him to draw because Lawrence draws analog, or what we like to say marker and pen. So let's see here. There's Mark of the Beast, the Falcopolis 2.0. Hold on, I'm looking for it right now.
While she's looking for that, guys, thank you for hanging out on the shout out show for the pop culture community, as well as always the comic book community. And we're hanging out with Christie. The last name is Shinn, right?
Shinn, yes, S-H-I-N.
Shinn.
Oh, but here's the original artwork. So, right
well,
here.
Full screen. I gotta give you full screen for this one.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then you could actually see Lawrence like testing out the marker here. But I mean, again, I just leave it because some people are real deal fans and they just want to have like Lawrence's drawing marks and stuff. But this is 100%. This is marker. This is everything. And this is, I think this is about roughly almost 8 by 10.
Sweet, man. If anyone's interested in that piece, all you gotta do is hit up Christie. He's right there right now. And let's get back to the show, man.
Mm-hmm.
Christie's all dressed up for the occasion. I mean, I should have dressed up too. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me.
Well, actually, this is what I wore. I went shopping out earlier today. I like went and did the Costco thing. I went and did the supermarket thing. So I got a lot of stuff. I like this thing called 99 Ranch Market. And it's a Chinese Vietnamese centered store. My ethnicity is Korean. But, I go there. They have a lot of other products from all parts of Asia. So I just loaded up with fucking dumplings and shit. And then I went to Costco afterwards and just loaded up on sort of all the sorts of grub. But yeah.
I love some dumplings, man.
Oh, good. 99 Ranch. I think they actually have one where you're at. I think you're in Jersey, right? New Jersey?
Well, was from Philly, was from New Jersey, but in Florida now. So.
Oh, Florida. I'm sorry. I apologize. No. I got it mixed up with somebody else.
But it's all good. I always get things messed up anyway. So yeah. That's why we're so cool, because that's what happens. We blend together.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's a fun show. Like, people are really engaging and talking with each other right now. So I'm very pleased about that. So yeah, but right. I mean, it's like the thing is, I recommend people just reading through the Kickstarter because it's just funny. Like I know you guys like go out there, you read a lot of shit, and you're just like, okay, I read a lot of stuff, whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, guess what? And then, but it's like I try to make it funny so that you're laughing and you remember it, because I like to be entertained.
Well, that's what we're doing right now, and I'm just looking at this artwork. I mean, fuck shit. I mean, what can you say about this character? And what came through your mind when you did this? It says no reward in the background.
It's that's that's Zoralita Mary Bellamy, or Zoralita, and she's actually a licensed artist for Marvel and My Little Pony and all that. So she's a friend of mine. So I just sat there. He said, "You want to do Demon Bitch?" She's like, because she draws cute shit all the time and she loves it, but she never sits down and like draws evil, nasty shit. So I like said, okay, draw the evil, nasty shit. And I was talking to her. I met her yesterday. I said, like, you know, it's like that. There's like all this glee emanating from this picture of you drawing something like Demon Bitch. And then we have Angela Odling on. Oh yeah. So like, that's Mary Zoralita Bellamy. And I just said, okay, just draw that. And she just drew like some weird ass fucked up shit. And it's just funny that way. Yes, entertain us, right? So yeah, long box diving. Hey, what's up, man? So there's another one, Angela Odling. She's actually pretty good. She does detached. She's a very excellent artist. There's detached, Lucifer, licorice. If you look her up, she's got really good stuff going on. And she did. She's awesome. She loves Demon Bitch. She's also another person that does adorable, cute things, and she just loves Demon. She's like, let me draw Demon Bitch. And then like she'll draw it, and it's really good. I'm like, wow. This shit is so wasted on Demon Bitch. How do you know it? So,
hey guys, man.
Christie's favorite comic artist, and what's your favorite comic book to read? Can I post up something if I have it? So I can post up something if I have it. Well,
yeah.
I guess sure. I mean, it's this channel, but for me, I don't know. I have several. Huh?
I'm just removing the screen share.
Oh, okay. So far, what it is that my favorite comic artist, there's a lot of them. I can't say there's really one, because if I say one, it's kind of disingenuous to what I've been influenced at. So for me, I like, you know, I love Otomo. He's the one that did Akira. He did that one. He also did Steamboat too. I also like Ito. That's like more the Junji Ito. That's more the newer ones. I love Johnny Ryan. And if you haven't seen Johnny Ryan's fucked up. So just look at Johnny Ryan. That's all I gotta say. You can't see it on this channel, but he is fucked up shit. That's funny. It's borderline. It's actually super offensive, but it's hilarious. But he did this series called Prison Pit. And it's basically, you know, the 17-year-old stoner kid that sat behind you when you were a kid, and he would draw like fucked up shit all the time. That's him. And then there's another one that I liked, Adam Warren. He did the American localization of Dirty Pair. That was really good. And then Masamune Shiro, like his most famous one is Ghost in the Shell, but he's done Appleseed and Dominion. Those are the other ones that I've read. So I mean, I've read a lot of manga, and then I like what's her name? She did Maisoni Koko. She did Yurotei Yatsura, or known as Lum. But the most famous one that she's done is Inuyasha. They're doing a sequel to it, and I just totally forgot her name. But she's fucking awesome.
And how about One Punch Man? I saw a hashtag.
Oh, One Punch Man is awesome. It's just like he's like, I don't care. Like that's how I kind of feel like the last 2 weeks. It's like, all right, you know, like okay, whatever. And it's like just seeing people. Like what I like about One Punch Man is that everybody around him natters on and on, just causes all this destruction, but they don't really do anything. And then here he is, just this really straightforward guy. He wants to be a hero. He doesn't even have the flair and shit, and he's the most powerful out of all of them. And he just says, super, super serious punch, and just like punches. These massive, like just straightforward punches, but it's like not this flair. Like Genos is like, he fucking destroys everything, but he always gets fucked up himself. You know, like when he goes actually against a monster, it really doesn't do anything. And he's like, oh, I'm so dramatic. I'm going to go and blow myself up. And then fucking like Saitama just like slaps the fucking mosquito chick and kills her. He's like, there you go. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like he's just some regular guy and everything. But I like Saitama. So it's like I kind of relate to Saitama in a way, because that's how I am a lot of the time. So it's not.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, sir. I mean, dear.
Huh?
Looking at the chat. I'm looking at the chat saying dear and sir. I'm trying to stay on track here.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's just like, yeah. So he just slaps the fucking thing, and it's just so funny.
And we got a bunch of people in the house. Once again, thank you all for hanging out with us right now. Of
Thank
course,
you.
we got Christy. She's in the house. Make sure you check out her Kickstarter. It's up right now, guys. The link is in the description below. All you got to do is click it, donate, be a supporter, man. You got to be, what's it called? A backer? Correct me if I'm wrong.
A what?
Is it a backer? You gotta back up the, you know.
Oh yeah, it would be the backer. Yeah, backer.
Yeah.
It would be the backer.
Yeah,
and let's see. Somebody said my art looks like Cerebus. I'm familiar with Cerebus. I actually never really read the comic, but I am familiar with it. So I never got to reading it, but I do like Sam and Max. For Steve Purcell, he was pretty fucking funny because it was just this warped sense of humor. It's like, what are we going to do now, Sam? And it's like, I don't know, but they do weird shit like throw hammers and eggs at people that with faces drawn on them of people they don't like and everything.
Steve Valdez said, I got 2 copies of first appearance of Punchman in comics. Pretty dope. Nice.
Yeah, right. Oh, somebody. Oh, I got a new backer. Thank you very much. I don't know if I should say your name, but thank you so much. I will write you a horrible thank you note. It's terrible as fuck. So I'm going to write this right now. Hold on. And whoever it is on here, say hi and like tell me if you liked your message because I'm going to write it right now. Give me a moment.
Yeah, and get ready because she'll give you a nice message. It's a beautiful message. I got mine yesterday, and it was dope. It made me chuckle for a few minutes. It was awesome. And 1-2 Comic Talk, he's in the house. He's put some emojis here. I don't know what the hell type of emoji is that. What is that? Is that a celebration?
Party.
Okay, I thought it was some new emoji for one of your comic books you're doing. I thought it was I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, thank you so much. You just got your note, so if you want to go and laugh at it online and say it, please do. Oh yeah, and I named my rewards really fucked up things. Like one is called 2 Girls 1 Cup. There's one called Cards and Tits and stuff like that. So it's like I say, if you read my whole Kickstarter, you're just gonna bust out laughing because I just say the worst fucking shit ever.
I told Christy I was running behind today, and I told her, man, I got no notes ready. I don't feel too good. And, Christy's kind of burnt out. And that's how we started, our conversation. And then it took quiet for a minute. And then I was hanging out with the wife for a few minutes. And I'm just like asking her questions and like back and forth. I'm like, I got to go do yard work. And then I come in the house. I send her a picture from the computer screen. She said, laugh out loud. You're doing yard work or something? She hears the lawnmower. And I told her, my wife is cutting the grass in front of the house. And it's like I'm just like in and out the house. That's all I've been doing today. Oh shit! It's been a crazy day, but I can't believe we're still pushing strong right now. 48 minutes in, we got 20 people in the house. 20 people in the house should go to the Kickstarter and drop maybe $1 or $2. $1 or $2 goes a long way because if you add it up, let's do the math, guys. $2 goes to if I do my math, that's like $200. So all you guys want to do right now, go to the Kickstarter. I will drop the link right now, right here. That's the only thing I got on my clipboard.
Oh my God! Simon said, "Way hysterical." Thank you. Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just wrote something about cinder blocks in the message.
Right.
I'm just assuming. Well, long box diving, don't assume anymore. Just go ahead and at least donate $1 and you'll actually get a timeless message. I mean, Simon fucking loved that.
This is what it's all about, man. Let's support the combo community, and we got Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Why you pick Kickstarter? I mean, what's the difference? What is about Kickstarter and different from Indiegogo? That was the one question that popped in my head today.
Okay, so like there's a certain percentage that Indiegogo takes out in Kickstarter. Now
Okay.
you can go and back comics on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Now with Indiegogo, you get what you get, so you don't have to meet your goal. But me personally, I budgeted for everything. So with Kickstarter, it's all or nothing. That's why I've been pushing to go and make this, because if I don't make it, I don't get any money, but then you also don't get any rewards. And I would hate to see you guys go through that and, you know, time and effort on everybody's part to do it. That's why please get this to 5,500 at the very least. Now, the thing is that also with Kickstarter, even though they're doing other things like stories and cards and stuff, what I know best with the comic industry is that that's where a lot of people like have that community in the Kickstarter. Like literally we give around to each other and we kind of give each other shout outs and back, because sometimes, you know, on Facebook suppresses the logarithm, right? So what we do is that we involve other people in our updates and stuff so that they can see, our backers can see their stuff, and then vice versa. So it's kind of a more of a community where we share amongst ourselves, or we know each other amongst ourselves. And like you guys, like you interview me and stuff, and they, you know, anything about myself, you know, you go me and everything. So Christy, like Japanese anime also? Yeah, I like Japan anime. I also like manga too, dude. So Victor Olan, is he
Victor Olin? I think he's Hispanic. I believe he's Victor. I believe you're Puerto Rican. So correct me if I'm wrong. He's got the New York cap on. So
yeah, I mean, I didn't want to assume, but it sounded Puerto Rican, because I have some friends also from the Caribbean too, like how they talk to, like they say, "Oye, Philip," and everything else, you know. So he's really cool. So it's like the little mannerisms. It's like I pick up on that, because over here in Cali, like we have mostly, but it's not limited to, but mostly a lot of the Hispanic Latino population is Mexican, Guatemalan, Salvadorian. That's like our area, but it doesn't mean it doesn't extend everywhere. But that's the most common ones. Common groups that I've run into. Like over here in Cali, you have like Japanese and Korean and Chinese, but then you have Indian and Bangladeshi and Pakistani here as well. Like they're more common here. So it's interesting how everybody spreads out. New York, Rican.
There it is. Yeah, I'm from Philly, so I'm considered a Philly Rican with Puerto Rican blood in my veins. And actually, my wife, she's Mexican, so we'll go back. We'll go at it back and forth. She'll tell me to do something like, what is that word? She goes, you don't know what that is? Like she'll say cut the grass, and I say grass in Spanish for me is hierba, and then for her is secate. When she told me secate, I was like, what the fuck is secate? And she was like, grass. I was like, no, I'm not. I don't talk that way. And we'll go back and forth, and we'll laugh and have a good time. That's how we get to know each other after, 10+ years. We still crap on each other on our words and stuff. This is hilarious, man.
So, what is and if I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry. What's Borica? I know a lot of Puerto Ricans will say that to each other. I just don't know what it means. Like in Korea, like Hanguk Sadam, that's South Korean for Korean people. That's what we say. I don't say it a lot. I was raised here, but I hear that as a reference.
Boricua is like you're like hardcore, like raised from the islands of Puerto Rico. That's what that's what the Puerto Ricans, consider you, like you're a true Boricua. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you got to come straight from the islands and bring that with you. I don't have that just through my blood. So
Tacoma Comics just threw me something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he said he got a titty pin, and then he just said, "You better give me a filthy fucking message." So I just did.
Oh God, man! We got Christie Shinn in the house, man. We got 22 people in the house. Thank you all for hanging out. This is her Kickstarter right now, and this is her. This is the book. This is a demon bitch, man.
We hit
so guys. Come on.
We hit 3,000, dude. 3,023. Let's make this higher.
You hit 3K?
3K now.
Yo, guys, what you want to do, if you guys can, copy and share it either on Facebook, on Twitter. If you want to share it and screenshot and put it on Instagram, if you don't mind, guys, that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's help her out. And
Thank you
it's
so much.
yeah, I think it's pretty dope if we could push this out to the community. Um, I remember the first time I was watching Christie and 1-2 Comic Talk, and I was like, I told my wife, I was like, whoa, she's out there. But then as I kept watching week after week, watching Christie on Kevin's show, she just grew on me, and I told my wife this. I told her that, and I'm just happy to be able to have you on the show. We talk about this interview. Well, not even an interview. It's pretty much a hangout. They know who you are already, and it was a week or so ago, and then we finally able to book it. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for dressing for the occasion. You look beautiful, my dear.
Thank you. I got to meet your
And,
wife. It'd be cool, man.
Yeah, she actually did a cameo appearance a couple, was it last week? She just popped up, and what show was it? Oh damn. Anyway, people were like, "Oh, she's a 9.8, a 9.9." I was like, "Wait a minute, we're doing a show here. We're talking about greeting my wife," and then somebody put in a comment at 10. I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" It was the funniest thing. She went back and she was like, "Where did I come in that video?" She actually found it. It was like at like a 10-minute or 19-minute mark. It was the funniest thing. It was hilarious. And yeah, my wife is probably she's a 10. What can I say, man?
Hey, man, you married well, right?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, she married me. I'm an old fart. She's young and beautiful. And let's see, Boricua is a 100% born and raised in Puerto Rico, like I said. Yep, there it is.
Boricua. Okay, it's just like out in Cali, like I can count the number of Puerto Ricans I know from on my hand. There's like 3 people I know of. It's like weird. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but it's like that's the thing. It's like it's, as I said, it's mostly Central American and South American, not Puerto Rican. I think it's more on the East Coast. I think so. There you go.
Yeah. And just scrolling down through your page here. This is her Kickstarter, guys. Feel free to check it out if you want to see some cool nips right there, some tits. That's Horror Studios right there. Check it out. That's awesome. That's an amazing. That is actually an amazing artwork you got there, Christie. And I'm gonna have to throw it out there. You're gonna have to jump on Name or Frame and do some artwork on my live Tuesday show.
Oh yeah, let me know when, what time, and then I'll do it because I have my lunch hour from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if I can jump on there, that's fine. Yeah. So the story behind that, you'll read it in the Kickstarter, but the story you can read is like last year. If you guys didn't know or just coming in, I actually had a pancreatic tumor removed. The motherfucker was 6 inches from last year, and it was gnarly. It was like one of those weird experiences now where it was like, oh, look, yeah, we found a 6-inch pancreatic tumor. We most likely think it's malignant. I'm like, what the fuck? Because, it's what the fuck moments. Yeah, pancreas tits. That's what I call it. Because literally the pancreatic tumor was like 6 inches long, but it had like 2 3-inch cysts. And when they showed me the fucking scan, it looked like tits. And so I just drew this pancreas tits. And then, I went on from there because I'm a really fucked up person. So like I graduated from, we think it's malignant cancer to fucking now you're going to be diabetic if we take it out to like, oh, you're fine now. But they rewired everything. They like took out the tumor. They took out part of my stomach because it shares the blood supply. Otherwise my stomach would die. Then they had to take my gallbladder. Nothing was wrong. I actually missed that little fucker. And then they rewired it all into my small intestine. And so I'm rebuilt and everything, but I have a fucking scar like you wouldn't believe. So it's like, yeah, it's interesting. It's like, you're going to die too. Oh, you have that 1% tumor, which attacks like, what is it? Asian women and Black women. So I don't know how that, it's like, I played like craps in a game that I didn't even sign up for. And somehow I won the jackpot. So that was great. So, I mean, I guess like I'm good at playing the odds sometimes. Like I'll go in a game that I know I can win, even though it doesn't look good. So it's like, that's why it's like, it's kind of nice. Like everybody's been coming in mass out to like help. And I'm glad you guys, oh God, it's immortal. I've been there 10 minutes and I already love. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Flash Ray. It's awesome. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel as well. It's on there. You can also go on my website. It has all my social media. But yeah, thank you, man. But yeah, it's just insane. Flash Ray, check out the Kickstarter. How I like put up the Kickstarter, you're gonna at least bust a guy. You just need to share it because people are like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'll name it weird shit. Like one of them is like 2 girls, 1 cup, or 1 cup, 2 girls, or something. And like, I'll just put up all these fucked up things so you'll remember it at least. And plus, I know you guys probably read 10 million of those. It's like, so I got to make it interesting.
Oh my God. That's my girl, man. That's Christy. She's in the house right now, man. Guys, everyone in the house, what you want to do right now is share the link. I just dropped it again right there for her Kickstarter, guys. Share it, man. All you got to do is just probably right click and share it. There's got to be a way of doing it. So feel free to do that, man. Let's get her to reach her goal. Over 6K. Let's try to get her over 6K. I think her goal was 5,500. But
Yeah.
you know, more is better, man. More is better. And with that being said, we hit that hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Christy, I'm gonna leave it to you. I'm gonna leave it to you. I'm gonna take all this down here, and I want to say everyone in the house once again, thank you. And the 3 shout outs. Check out their channels too. Let's get Hack 79 over 500, and let's take this off and let the people know, Christy.
Yeah, just come on my Kickstarter and basically I'll interact with you and stuff too. And if you want a reward that's specific, I'll put it together for you and name it with something really fucked up so you know. And I'll tell you. And another thing too, there's a lot of other Kickstarters that are great. Like Tacoma was asking me earlier. And, you know, I can't think of them off the top of my head because there's so many good ones. But the thing is, when you're my subscriber, I'll update it. And as I update, I sometimes have guests on my lunch hour and I will feature their Kickstarter. So you can go onto my past updates and all that. If you are a backer, you can go into each of the articles that features it. And as I said, I spread the love around. These people have also spread their love around to my Kickstarter. So I'm returning the favor. Go take a look at their Kickstarter. Some of them are fucking badass. So yeah, just go on there. Some of them have already stopped because time ran out on them. But the mass majority, like Ryland Grant, he's one. He's a great guy, very supportive. Check his stuff out. He writes for Hollywood. The Jump is awesome. But other than that, I'll feature more and more people during my lunch hour. I'll also put the links to my lunch hour where you can see it, what time. And you can always catch it later because I always record it and put it up on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. And if you want to friend me on Facebook, cool. Just let me know you talked to me on the show. So, yeah, definitely. And we can definitely go from there. But thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you guys so much for the support. I am so appreciative of it. Seriously. It means a lot. Like even 2 pledges here means a lot. It's been a hard 2 weeks on everybody. And for me, it had been really hard mentally because it's like I'm normally a positive person, but it was draining everybody. Let's just face it.
Right. And I think that is it, guys. Once again, thank you so much for everyone that's hanging out with us. We're 20 plus strong. And, guys, man, like I said, just share it. Share it. Copy that link. And I'm going to drop it again. Just copy that link and share it in your story or your timeline on IG. Just share it, man. Share it because you never know. All it takes is 1 click, and next thing you know, other people are sharing it, and a buck or 2 can go to 20 other people. So, and this is what it's all about. It's all about being positive in the community and helping each other during this crazy time. And thank you so much, Christy, for hanging out with me. And I'll see you. And actually, no, the pleasure is mine. The honor is mine, dear. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you Saturday with my brother, 1-2 Comic Talk, Kevin, right? I'm pretty sure that's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. And guys, stay tuned for Lame or Frame, where we do some amazing artwork. This Tuesday, we'll have Sharon from Life with 2 YouTubers. We'll be drawing some Star Wars logos, which I have no idea what the hell I'm going to be doing. And with that being said, that's it, man. I'm your boy, Rod Rican. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. And good night, and take care. Hey there, Chrissy.
See you guys. Have a great day. Nice meeting you too, Victor.